and today I wanted to talk about something. I think this is a breakthrough that's available in language. The concept is you are what you say you are. Now, this could easily be misconstrued as some kind of woo-woo nonsense, but it's not. It really is the power of words, and there is something to the power of words. With remarkable frequency, we tend to talk about things through the lens of the past. So we start sentences with things like, based on my experience, what happened last time was, it's never gone that way before, I'm always this way, they're always that way. This is always how it turns out. And so we automatically limit what we think is going to happen based on some other experience we've already had. We impose the past onto the future. This could come up in a situation where, well, we already played at that venue, and last time only 15 people came out. Maybe if you did exactly the same things in exactly the same way, you would end up with the same results. But if you've only played there once and you don't have much experience with it yet, how do you know there's only going to be 15 people coming out next time? You actually don't. You're trying to base it on something that already happened, but what happened is in the past. It has nothing to do with the present, and it certainly doesn't have anything to do with the future. The point there is that you could arbitrarily limit your own opportunities based on the way things went. Usually that's an indicator of not necessarily trauma, but a little bit of hurt, a little bit of pain about something that didn't go right. Whenever we encounter things like that, there is an opportunity to create completion with them. And oftentimes we're not complete with anything, right? But if there was pain or hurt, we can acknowledge that pain or hurt. We can have conversations with the people who we feel may have offended us. Of course, we still want to take ownership of it. We don't want to show up in front of them and be like, hey, you really made me mad. No. That doesn't work. It's more like, when you said this, it made me feel this way. And that's taking ownership of your own feelings. But there is opportunity to complete pains and hurts and to move on and to create something new out of that. So that's how we can easily limit ourselves and our opportunities, is by basing everything on things that have already happened. But another thing that we commonly see, and I don't know where I stole this from, but I do remember seeing it out there. Many people call themselves amateurs or aspiring artists or aspiring photographers or aspiring musician. Stop calling yourself that. Begin calling yourself a professional today. You want to live into a possibility, not be talking about what you are today. So today you could say, I'm a professional musician and I get paid for my work. You are what you say you are. Perception is pretty much everything. Doesn't mean that we should lie, doesn't mean that we should take advantage of people, but some creative liberties should be taken in sharing your stories because they're going to be far more interesting that way. So let go of the idea that you're aspiring or you're an amateur. Today, beginning today, you are a professional, and certainly do not put amateur or aspiring in your profile or your social media profile any longer. Create a future that you would want to live into that would be inspiring to you. If you enjoyed this insight, there's many more like it in my book, The Music Entrepreneur Companion Guide. For a limited time, you can get a free copy at musicentrepreneurhq.com/free book. This has been episode 294 of the New Music Industry Podcast. I'm David Andrew Wiebe, and I look forward to seeing you on the stages of the world.
Thank you for listening. Music in this episode was brought to you by Brian Young. Wherever you're listening to this right now, please consider leaving a 5-star review and comment to help us get the word out about the podcast.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. By the way, did you know that I've got a brand new premium book? It's called The Productivity, Performance, and Profits Black Book, and it's one of the most ambitious projects I've taken on yet. It even includes my 5th book, Start Your Year the Right Way, in its entirety. Interested in learning more? Head on over to the link in the description. Cheers.